Hello and welcome back to This or That with Kobe and Dash, presented by Verizon. First thing is first, we get a lot of comments and questions nowadays.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for that.
Yes, and Eric P asked me, how do I always have champion and item stats off the top of my head?
How do you, Kobe?
We are not sponsored, by the way, by this stats website, but he asked. So Lolalytics, I think they have a really good stats website. They have very big sample size.
That's a favorite, I think, for most of us on the broadcast team is Lolalytics. I got a shout out for Chris K. Yeah, hey, hit us up, Lolalytics. Chris K out there getting the John Wick reference from last episode. Good on you, mate. Sharp eyes.
Good eyes, good eyes.
Yeah, keep a lookout for any hidden Easter eggs in this one as we dive right in.
Where do you stand on Flyquest? With Raz, Flyquest are 12 and 6 or better.
Okay.
Remember, they're in first place right now. They are
they
5 and 1 right now.
Yeah, no, this is, I love that we have this because this was a bet made by both Jatt and Raz from last week's LCS.
So Jatt is burning down the forest, by the way.
He's so against the environment. If we know one thing about Jatt, it's that he hates the environment. And worse than 12 and 6, I mean, that's saying that they're going to, in the next 12 games, because they've played 6, right? So in the next 12 games, they're gonna drop 5 of them. They're gonna go 7 and 5. No, I'm with Raz that they end a little bit better. Because I don't see them running another round robin essentially against the teams they've already beat, right? Because essentially, let's remove the teams they haven't played yet. They go another 5 and 1. Now they're at 10 and 2. All they have to do is win 3 of their remaining games.
Honestly, yeah, I'm with Raz.
I think it's possible.
Yeah. You know what? Protect the environment.
We're fans of the environment, exactly. So, what play did TSM fans love more? Did they love Spica's outplay, or did they love the dive bot? How could it not be Spica's really lengthy outplay, by the way?
Everybody loves a single person being the hero.
Exactly.
You know, when it's a 1v9 play, and he's literally, his whole team is dead.
Yeah.
And he's trying to salvage it. He gets all 4 kills, goes back in.
This whole clip is 2 minutes and 15 seconds long. The reason I know that is because we have a series on TikTok called LCS Play of the Week, and that's the one we chose for this week. So I'm already doing some VO for that play. It's 100% Spica. From here on out, Kobe, the rest of our slides are from YouTube commenters. So we'll call them out, but all the rest of them are provided by you. Thank you so much. This one from Bruno. Would you rather play beer pong with Dash on your team or LOL with 4 flamers on your team? You know what? I wouldn't subject anybody to playing beer pong with me.
I'll take that any day of the week.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.
Because it's fun and it's easy to flame him back. If you have 4 people on your team all flaming you, it's hard to get each one back. You know, you gotta say something to the top laner, then the jungler gets in on you, then the other guy gets in on you. If it's just James, you can handle James.
All right, I tell you this much. I want to get this off my off the screen as quickly as possible. Next slide here. Don't make me watch myself miss shots all day long.
Better upgrade for Team Liquid so far. Bwipo, Bjergsen, or Hans Sama?
Ooh, and this comes from Daniel Peterson, by the way. This comes from Daniel Peterson.
Thanks, Daniel.
For this one, Daniel. Actually, this is really tough.
I already know my answer.
You
though.
know?
I'm instantly in there.
I'm going Bwipo.
That's a pretty good answer.
What are you going with?
I would accept that, but I was definitely gonna go Hans Sama. I feel like Hans coming in is, because you're looking at upgrade, you know?
Yeah.
He is so insanely good. And you already know he's coming with international performance that was at the peak. Whereas Bwipo's replacing Alfari.
His most recent international wasn't great, but he has been very far.
He was already the most dominant top laner in the LCS.
Yeah.
So Bwipo is insanely good.
It is tough. So, okay, so that very reason is why I think we're both not going with Bjergsen. Jensen was a very solid mid laner, while Bjergsen is popping off. It's just not, it's not that big an upgrade. The reason why I'm going with Bwipo is less to do with that individual, like, comparison to Alfari, but more how he changes what the team is capable of stylistically. So while in the lane itself, maybe he's not really moving the bar a ton compared to Alfari, I think he's opening up way more for Team Liquid and thereby being more effective in a bigger upgrade.
And I like the players have all commented on, you know, what he brings from the attitude, you know, the playmaking, pushing it forward, more aggressive.
The intangibles.
Next one, what do we got?
All right, I like that we're actually split on that one, though. This one comes from Landon Dickey, and he says, would you rather be able to exhaust enemy turrets, interesting, or teleport to any enemy turret? I
want to exhaust enemy turrets.
Really?
Right now. I want to tower dive people. I'm all about tower diving people.
That's interesting.
If you're teleporting into an enemy turret, I guess you're
immediately taking damage.
You could also be tower diving, but it's going to be a more dangerous tower dive.
True. The reason I was thinking teleport to enemy turrets is because now you always have a flank option.
And you always have a backdoor nexus option.
That's also true, right? If there's only one remaining turret, you just TP to it. That one to me sounds more chaotic and fun. I'm gonna go with
that one's
teleport.
funnier. That one's gonna get me more wins, I feel.
True, that one feels more real as well.
Then I have to take exhaust though.
Ooh, all right. More surprising after 3 weeks. This one comes from XBen. Is it Flyquest 5-1 or is it EG's 2 and 4?
This is a good one.
That's a really good question.
This is a good one.
Because obviously both surprising.
I would say for me, I feel a bit guilty about ranking Flyquest like 8th, I think, in our
you're gonna make that
preseason
one the more
rankings.
surprising.
So I would say that one's more surprising. This one is still surprising given their lock-in success, but it's not as surprising because we were all talking them up as building up and being a growth opportunity for these North American talents, which is still true.
Yeah.
JoJo's still grinding away in challengers. Q, he's rank 1 there, so I feel like this still has a promising path upwards.
I'm with you. This is more surprising because, admittedly, I looked at the roster that Flyquest put together, and I similarly was thinking like, hey, if they hit 6th, they'll be happy with that, you know, kind of a thing. And here they are completely
number 1, baby.
Throwing that out the window. And on the EG thing, I say wait till the end of the first round robin. They're not going to have as bad a looking record when we get to that point.
All right, this one is from JSteeler. Everyone on your team has Flash and Smite, or everyone on your team has Teleport and Ghost.
Teleport and Ghost.
So you have no way of jungling.
Well, you
cannot buy the jungle item if you don't have Smite.
No, I know, but you can still jungle. It's going to be really ineffective. But making everyone have Smite, I feel like, is going to be worse.
James, people are already running support Smite's top. This is not a giant leap.
All right. If my whole team is bought in, so I've got like a Braum top with Smite, I've got a Lulu mid, and then I've got like Janna Karma bot, and then I'm playing Twitch jungle, okay, I'm in. But that's the only situation where I'm in. Otherwise, everyone's got Ghost.
This actually means you just have less resources because it is actually a detriment to farm without the jungle item early on.
Yeah.
Later on, when you get a lot of damage items and your carries can one-shot stuff, then it's fine, you can still get that there. I feel like the early game, though, for this team is gonna be more difficult, and man, but then you've got a lot of useless Smites.
That's what
maybe
you
get all the objectives.
Destroy global objectives
Smite.
like it. I'm going Ghost TP.
I still go Smite.
Zoom around the map.
My team is getting Dragon Soul.
Okay, fine.
Over your team. You have no way to get.
My team is teleporting to the enemy Nexus turret.
How are you gonna get
because
Baron?
We're taking the earlier slide and applying it to this one.
How's it gonna get Baron? You're getting no dragons, no Barons.
We're gonna Ghost on you every, what is it, minute and 50 seconds while your flash is still on
Anyways,
cooldown. Final
what's
slide.
Scarier from Arthur Fleck? Is it Blaber's Olaf, speaking of Smites? Or
no, right
Closer
now it's Closer Viego. Closer Viego is too damn good. This man is not only so good at playing Viego, he's so good at playing every other champion in the game. We've shown so many clips where he's like taking over Tom Kench and landing the right kinds of knockups. It's 100 right now, 100% Closer Viego. When Blaber had his MVP split, fine, I give it to his Olaf.
That is true. However, is this because you haven't been recently reminded of it? He had the one Olaf game with Budge, and he just charges and dives mid lane.
Right, it's hard to look past that Karthus.
It's pretty good, but...
It's hard to look past that Karthus.
Honestly, though, Closer to me has been popping off. Going into last week, he had a 10 KDA because, partly, of the Viego. He has been hard carrying so many games. Yeah, honestly...
It's close.
Yeah, it is close. I like this one. Good one, Arthur.
Thanks, Arthur.
Keep sending them in, by the way. We're enjoying so many of these guys. Also, our producer enjoys them because... And the producers only have to make a couple.
We don't choose them. He chooses them. He clearly likes them. Keep sending them our way. Thanks, guys. We'll see you here. Super week this week on the LCS, by the way. Friday start. Don't forget, 15 games.
Early.
Lots of them.